Class B Principals Assembly about anti-bullying. Our assembly has a very important message and aims to inform you about what bullying is and how to get help to make it stop. Please join us in the making of the sign of the cross. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Hello, it's Hacker here, and I'm putting up my hand and pledging to put an end to bullying.
We're all glad to be back in school now, seeing our friends and continuing with our learning. However, some children are not happy about returning to school, as it means that they will be getting bullied again. The Anti-Bullying Alliance defines bullying as repetitive, intentional hurting of one person or group by another person or group, where the relationship involves an amount of harm. Bullying can happen in a person or online via various digital platforms and devices, and it can be obvious or hidden. Bullying behaviour is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. So what types of bullying? How might it be?
Bullying is repeated negative behaviour that is intended to make others feel upset, uncomfortable, or unsafe. And the way people can be bullied can take different forms as well.
It can be verbal bullying when someone keeps saying horrible things to you.
Or it can be indirect or cyberbullying when someone uses social media to say unkind things about you or spread rumours that just aren't true.
Or when you're not asked to join in with your friends, for instance, if everyone's playing a game and you're left out on purpose.
And then there's physical bullying as well, like slapping or kicking or punching.
But whatever form it takes, bullying is not okay. And we're all here today to make sure no one in your school or any school has to experience it.
Hi, I'm Tyrone Mings, and I feel like everybody's differences should be celebrated. There's no shame or harm in being different, so that's why I'm putting my hand up to commit to putting an end to bullying.
We've just seen and heard the words we use to describe bullying, but what does it actually feel like to be bullied?
Ever since a young age, I was bullied and called names, which wasn't so great. It affected my school life, my home life, and my friends around me.
I got bullied really bad as a child, really bad, and I hated school, and I never finished school because of it.
I was verbally bullied, so I was very hurt by what he would say, and it made me feel very uncomfortable.
I got pulled down the corridor by my hair, I was hurt, I had names called at me, I had my stuff thrown off the school bus.
They chased me into the toilets and I actually had to lock the door, and even then they were trying to climb in and it was really scary.
I was bullied and it was cyberbullying, and even though people think it's not a big deal and I'll just get over it, it's really not as easy and as people make it sound.
You never forget the feeling, so you'd never forget what happened.
It felt like I couldn't escape. It was everywhere I went. Everyone I looked at, they were looking at me, laughing at me.
I went home crying every day because I didn't know what to do about it or how to deal with it.
These people are all very brave, talking about their experiences of being bullied because they have spoken out. They have helped others who are suffering from bullying.
Hi there, we're Carrie and David Grant. You may recognise us from Glee Club, Pop Shop or The One Show.
I'm Talia Grant and I play Brooke from Hollyoaks.
Today we want to share with you some of our bullying experiences. I personally always felt different at school and I was made to feel really ashamed of that. Unfortunately, I didn't feel I had anyone I could reach out to. But looking back, I realised there were a handful of people I could have asked for help from. I just didn't realise.
Now, I experienced racism at school, and there were some people I didn't know if I could talk to them, but I did have a handful of friends and members of my family who would get it. They were my community.
I personally experienced a lot of bullying in my school towards me, to the point where it was even hard for me to go into school.
We all have people in our lives whether they're in school or out of school, who we can go to if we have a worry or concern. These are our support network.
Sometimes it can be helpful to think about who those people are before you need them. That way, if something does come up that worries you or you need to talk to someone, you've already thought about who these people are.
So we can get help from our family, our friends, our teachers and our people that we trust. It is a good idea to think about the people we can turn to for help before we need them.
We all thought about 5 people that we could turn to for help if we were being bullied, or if we just felt lonely or worried about something. These people are our support network.
My support network is my mum, my dad, Jack, Nan, teacher, friendship, Finley.
My support network is Miss Kay, Miss Lloyd Green, my mum and dad, my friends and my little brother.
My support network is my mum, my dad, my friend Brody, my friend Ruben and Jack.
My support network is my friends, my family, my carers. My support network is my sister, my teachers, my dad, my mum and my friends. Support network is my mum, my dad, my sister, my dog and my friends. My support network is my grandma, Dylan, my dad, my mum, my teachers and my granddad and Brody. My support network is my teacher, dad, mum, Nana, Mary and brother. My support network is my family, my friends, my teachers, Caroline and my brother. My support network is my mum, my dad, my stepdad, Finley and Dylan. My support network is Dylan, my mum and dad, friends, cousins and teacher. My support network is my family, my dad, my mum, my cousin and my brother. My support network is my mum and dad, my nan and granddad, my friends, Miss Kay and Miss Lloyd Green and my cousins.
What we must remember is that bullying is persistent and intentional. We can all be momentary or unkind to us, or we experience it. This is not bullying. That unkind becomes bullying that happens over and over again. In our school, Christ is at the heart of all we do. If we follow Jesus' footsteps, we show love and respect to everyone we meet. We will celebrate difference.
No two of us are exactly the same, and these differences that make us interesting and diverse. Wherever we go, we will find diversity all around us.
Remember, no matter what anyone says, it's never your fault if you're being bullied. Don't retaliate. There are other ways you can respond to bullying.
It's okay to be different. It's okay to look different. It's okay to sound different. It's okay to be good at different things. It's okay to like different things. It's okay to eat different food. It's okay to support different teams. We can choose to let being different be a problem. We can choose to let being different be a reason not to be friends. Or we can choose to find a way to be friends even though we're different. We can choose to not let being different get in the way. What are you going to choose today?
Please join us in prayer. Father God, we thank you that we're all different. Life would be so boring if we were all the same. Help us to embrace difference. Help us to celebrate difference. Help us to be good friends. Let us always remember that it is okay to be different.
So please join us in standing up against bullying They all have made the picture about anti-bullying. We're putting our hands up and pledging to put an end to bullying.
I'm putting my hand up and pledging to put an end to bullying.
So this has been the Big Anti-Bullying Assembly 2020, and we hope you really, really enjoyed it.
And a great big thank you to everyone who joined us today, and an even bigger thanks to all of you out there for being a part of the Big Assembly. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our assembly. In the name of the Father,